Ladies and gentlemen, if it's a new day, then you know we have a Bible segment that we need to read. We have Bible verses, Bible chapters to read, and today we'll be reading Joshua chapter number 19, Joshua chapter number 20, and Joshua chapter number 21. And so this is day 87. This is day 87 of our Bible reading journey, or what we are calling in TikTok or on TikTok the Bible Reading Challenge, that is BRC. If you're watching from YouTube, this might come as episode 120. So, and this shall be part one. This shall be part one. Today's reading is long. But I don't think it will go beyond 4 parts. So this is the first part. And because Joshua 19 has about 51 verses, Joshua 20 has about 9 verses, and Joshua 21 has about 45 verses. And so, as you can see, we have our work cut out. And so I will not do a long intro. Let's just get into reading. If you have not heard from me, if this is the first time you are seeing this video, this is a journey we have been doing for the last now 86 days. This is the 87th day. And on YouTube, we had started it a little bit earlier and stopped, got bored, got fatigued, and stopped at some point. And then we restarted it this year, that is year 2026 on TikTok, and we caught up with where we had stopped that first time, that is 2023, and we continued from there. That is why you hear on YouTube we are on episode 120, yet on TikTok we are on day 87. So with that said and done, we have changed how we are doing it. If you look at our past uploads, you will see maybe longer videos than this, but we have changed for now several days now. I think this is the 4th day that we are doing this, and we are doing just short segments of 10 minutes each. So we read the same. We have a Bible plan that we are following. So we have a number of verses or a number of chapters that we are given to read per day. So we still read all of them, but we read them in batches of 10 minutes each. And so this is the first segment. God bless you, even as you join me in the reading of the Bible. Joshua chapter number 19 verse 1, the Bible says, "And the second lot came forth to Simeon, even to the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families, and their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Judah." Now, what you have been reading is how the land was subdivided. So, and there are 3 tribes that were given a massive inheritance in Canaan, and then the other tribes, the other 7 tribes were allocated within them, and now the tribe of Simeon was allocated within the tribe of Judah. Okay, and verse 2 says, "And they had their inheritance Beersheba and Sheba and Molada and Hazashual and Bala and Azem and Eltolad and Bethul and Horma and Ziklag and Beth Markaboth and Hazasusa and Beth Lebaoth and Sharuhen, 13 cities and their villages, Ain, Remon, and Either and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages. And now the villages that were round about these cities were Baalath-beer, Ramath of the coast. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Simeon according to their families. Out of the portion of the children of Judah was the inheritance of the children of Simeon, for the part of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore the children of Simeon had their inheritance within the inheritance of them." Verse 10 says, "And the third lot came up for the children of Zebulun according to their families, and the border of the inheritance was unto Sarid, and their border went up toward the sea and Marala, and reached to Dabasheth, and reached to the river. Where did I go? to the river that is before Jokneam. Verse 12 says, and turned to Sarid eastward toward the sun rising unto the border of Chisloth Tabor, and then goeth out to Daberath, and goeth up to Japhia, and from thence passeth on along on the east of Gittahefer to Itakazin, and goeth out to Remon Medhoar and to Nia. These names are hard to read. Please just forgive me as we read on. You can read them however you feel like. This one is Remon Medhoar to Nia. Where? 14 says, and the border compassed it to the north side of Hanathon, and the outgoings thereof are in the valley of Jiphdahel, and Qatar, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Idala, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun according to their families, these cities with their villages. Verse 17 says, and the fourth lot came out to Issachar, for the children of Issachar according to their families, and their border was toward Jezreel, and Chesuloth, and Shunem, and Shunem is where the Shunammite woman came from. Do you remember that story? We will hear the story when we are talking about Elijah, Elisha, and that. So verse 19, and Hapharaim, and Shion, and Anaharath, and Rabith, and Kishon, and Abez, and Remeth, and Enganim, and Enhaddah, and Beth Pazez, and the coast reacheth to Tabor, and Shahazima, and Beth Shemesh, and the outgoing of their border were at Jordan, 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar according to their families, the cities, and their villages. Verse 24 says, and the fifth lot came out, and the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families, and their border was Helkath, and Hali, and Beten, and Akshaph, and Alamelech. I'm checking the time to see. I don't want us to go beyond the 10 minutes. So Alamelech, and Amad, and Mishiar, and reached to Carmel westward, and to Shihor Libnath. Verse 27 says, and turneth toward the sun rising to Beth Dagon, and reached to Zebulun, and to the valley of Ziphdahel toward the north side of Bethemech, and Neiel, and goeth out to Kabul, and on the left hand, and Hebron, and Rehob, and Hammon, and Cana, even unto great Zidon. And then the coast turneth to Ramah, and to the strong city Tyre, and the coast turneth to Hosa, and the outgoings thereof are at the sea from the coast of Akzib. Verse 30 says, Uma also, and Aphek, and Rehob, 20 and 2 cities with their villages. Verse 31 says, this is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families, these cities with their villages. I don't think we can go to the next part, but let's do it. Verse 32, we do up to 39. The sixth lot came out to the children of Naphtali, even for the children of Naphtali according to their families, and their coast was from Heleph, and from Alon, and Zaananim, and Adami, and Nekeb, and Jabneel, and Lakum, and the outgoings thereof were at Jordan. And then the coast turneth westward to Aznoth Tabor, and goeth out from thence to Hukok, and reacheth to Zebulun, on the south side, and reacheth to Asher on the west side, and to Judah upon Jordan toward the sun rising, and the fenced cities of Ziddim, Zer, and Hamath, Zakath, and Chinnereth, and Adama, and Ramah, and Hazor, and Kadesh, and Edrei, and En-Hazor, and Iron, and Migdalel, Horem, and Bethanath, and Beth Shemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali according to their families, the cities, and their villages. We can stop at this point right now. Then we come back with part 2 of this Bible reading journey, so that we continue now from 40 onwards. May God bless you.